everyone, welcome back. So I'm in the process of doing my braids. I just want to get right to the point, guys. Like, it's been over 2 days now that I'm doing my braid, and I just want it to be done. Honestly, I'm wearing the pre-stretch here, 1B30, 26 inches. I cut it in half because I don't like to use them so long. So I cut this in half, and then I just use what I need for my braids. And so far, this is where I'm at. It's very pretty, and I normally, when I wear colors like this, I like to mix it with black, but this time I decided that I'm stepping completely out of my comfort zone. I am actually not mixing black, and as you can see, I am trying to do a middle part. I know I'm going so far with a middle part, but I bet you when I come back to style my hair, it's probably going to be a side part, but if it depends how much we like the middle part. But yeah, see, it, like I said, to me the middle part doesn't do anything for me, but when I go to the side part, it just, I don't know, it just makes my face look a lot different to me. So we'll see. But anyways, talking too much, so let's get into it. I wanted to show you guys how I'm doing some of my braids. So I just part it all the way to the down to the front, like so, instead of trying to like have multiple mirrors and stuff like that. I don't do that, so I just do this, and then I just braid it to the back, and then when I reach to my desired height of where I want the back to fall, then I start letting them fall to the side. So I'm going to show you that right now. So I'm just going to part it out like so. My tail comb like so. Keep going. So we're going to part it all the way down like this. So when I get my desired part, which I think I did, I'm going to separate the hair. Actually, that's better. Okay, so this is what I do. I part it all the way down, and then I do my individual box braids. So I normally just feel, and I can see from the part, and then I'm just gonna braid these ones going to the back. So I'm gonna braid like 1, 2, I'm gonna braid 3 going to the back, and then when I get here, I'm gonna braid these ones down because I want a side part, right? A middle part. So yeah. So I braid them down to the side until I get to this part, because this is gonna be my middle part. And yeah, so I'm gonna just twist this up right here because I'm not using clips or anything. I'm just trying to get it over with. So I'm not using a lot of stuff right now. I just twist my hair and or just use the comb to hold it. Let's get this going. So I have my hair, and because I'm doing them so long, I'm going to show you. When I braid it all the way down, I kind of run out of hair, so I have to kind of feed it in as I go to get the desired length. So feeding in is pretty easy. You just braid it down until the hair gets less, and then you slowly add pieces to it and then keep braiding. All right, so for me, this is how I do my braids. I just take it like this. See how I cut it? I just take it like that, and I just part it in 2 right here. Put a X, and then I'm gonna braid these 2 with my hair. So my hair will be the 3rd part, right? Okay, so I just put it over, and then I start braiding. A lot of people do braids differently, but this is how I do it when I cut the braids, and it works for me. So that's another technique you can use. Other people do it different. So yeah. So now I have it. I'm just gonna braid it all the way down. Then I'm gonna part the hair in 3 now, because it was when I finished the end of my hair, then I part the braid in 3. Okay, see, I'm almost at the end where my hair ends. So I'm gonna keep, and when you're braiding, you have to keep detangling the ends, because if you don't, this is what happened. It gets knotted up. So I just gotta rip it apart or cut it. I have a scissors too. When that happened, which it happens sometimes when you're braiding, you just cut it right off and you continue to braid. Okay? Because I don't always rub my fingers to the end of it so it's not knotted up at the bottom. So you see how I'm braiding now, and the hair is now it's not as thick because my hair, I finished my hair, so it's starting to get thinner now, right? So now I'm gonna slowly feed a piece more, add it to where I stopped this one. So I just wrap the one over, put it here on the middle one, and then I'm gonna start braiding regular. And that's how you feed a braid in. And you see, it's very smooth. It just goes right with the braid. You can't even see anything. And that's how you do that. So I'm just gonna keep braiding down until the hairs start getting small again. I'm gonna add another piece. Because like I said, I want it to be thick all the way down, right? I don't want the beginning of my braid to be thick and then the bottom of it gets really skinny. Like that's how you feed it in. So you want it to be equal all the way through. Right? So when you feed it in, and you just separate them, separate the braids as you go. So it will be equal on all parts, all 3 parts. See? Yeah. And then I'm gonna braid it all the way down to the end. And because it's longer, it's gonna take a minute. So yeah, bear with me. All right, but how's it going? I hope everyone is doing well. Like I said, I am doing a lot better, thank God. I'm so grateful about that, like guys. I'm gonna do another one, so I'm gonna use this much. Like I said, I'm not using a lot. And then I'm just gonna cut it in. Right here, I'm gonna just cut it in 2, make a little X, or just crisscross it 1 time, and then I start braiding this with my hair. Like so. I know you can't really see because my lighting is bad right now. I have all the lights on in here in the bathroom, and because it's like so late, I'm kind of echoing. I don't like that, so it's really quiet right now. Super quiet. So there, I'm gonna start braiding it down until I get to the end of my hair. I feel like I have chopped it so bad. Oh, this one is really thick. Oh, I don't like that one. There's too much hair on that one. I'm gonna start over. I don't like that. It's too much hair. I need to take another piece off. So that's going to happen. I want all my braids to kind of look equal, but this one, I think it has too much. Oh no, I think it has too much braids on it. So I'm just gonna take some off and then start again. Take a little bit out. And this can happen too when you're braiding your hair. It's okay if you mess up, you can just start again. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. You just smooth it out with your fingers. And then you're gonna do the same thing that we did before. Have it like that. Start it in 2. Crisscross 1 time, and then I'm gonna start braiding. We're braiding it to the back, so it will fall to the back. And go from there, go like that. Yep. Okay, that's a lot better. So now my hair is one of the 3, so I'm gonna braid it all the way down. See, this is my hair. I'm gonna braid it all the way down till I get to the end of my hair, and then I'm gonna cut the braid in through. Cut this braid in 2, so I have 3 equal parts, okay? Or if you want, you can mix it in like so, with your hair with one side of the braid, and that works too. But I normally braid until I get to the end of my hair, so when I'm cutting it out, I know where my hair stops, so I don't cut my hair. So that's a trick that I learned. I just braid my hair down with the braid, the 3 part, and then when I get to the very end of my hair, then I can feel the difference in the width of of the braid, right? So where my hair stopped, then that's where I'd start to do the feeding, right? So it's all on one length right throughout. Length and width, they're all the same. I want them to all be equal. I don't want one to be small and the other one to be big. No, so that's why we feed in the braids. And as you can see, I didn't start feeding it from the root because I like to braid my hair from the root because it lasts longer to me than the feed-in. It's just, when I do the feed-in, or I had it done once, and my hair didn't last long at all. But when I started with my hair, braiding at the root with my hair, I find that it lasts longer. And after a while, after braiding your hair, you'll learn a lot of things about your hair, what it does. So everything takes a little bit of time, but the more you do it, then the more you'll get to see other stuff with your hair, different parts that you could try out, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna braid this one down to all the way down, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna come back after I reach like maybe the last couple three, and then I'll come back and show you guys. All right, I'm just gonna keep braiding this one down and then I'll come right back. Okay, talk to you guys in a bit. Hi, welcome back. So I am back on here to show you guys the finishing touch of my hair. So we're all done finally, and this is what it looks like. So now, as I was saying before, I don't want it to be curly, but I do want it to remain straight. So this is how it looks. I'm not 100% liking it like this, so I am gonna dip it in some hot water, and I have the container right here already set, already prepped and ready to go. I'm not wasting no time. So now I'm just gonna have my towel, have my hot water. It's hot, guys, and before you do anything like this, always be careful. Don't want to burn yourself. So I am doing this. I am doing this with everyone, so you can see real raw footage of me dipping my hair in hot water. So like I said, my braids are all done and trim, and now I'm just gonna dip it in hot water. So let's do this. So I'm just gonna dip the ends like this, because like I said, I want it to remain straight. And I'm just gonna dip it as far as possible, like so. And dip it again, because I slept last night with it, and guys, I have it all put up in a bun, like in a more like a pineapple. So I didn't really get a chance to like do much with it. So when I woke up this morning, it was kind of like curly and stuff, and I don't want it curly. I want it to be straight because I want to step away from the style that I normally do. So I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone altogether. And I know before I said it was gonna be a middle part, but look, I am not feeling the middle part. So once again, we're back to the side part. This is my thing, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm not even gonna try to convince myself that I like the middle part, because I know I don't. So I'm just gonna leave it as is, because used to is a hell of a thing, I tell you. So I'm gonna dip this side in hot water like so, and just to keep the ends all together, right? So there. And I'm looking in my mirror, so that's why. But yeah, this is pretty much my finishing look. And then I'm gonna just use the towel to hold it because I don't want to get burned. And then I'm gonna dab the excess water out. And this is also to keep the ends from like coming apart, because I plait the ends all the way, well, I braid braid, plait, whatever you want to say. I did the ends all the way out as possible, but then some of them were longer, so I cut them. So by dipping them in hot water, you also stop them from unraveling. So yeah, and this is it. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but this is it. And the color is 1B30, but I also decided to add a couple black in the front. That's the color, but the color is very pretty. I like it. So I just add a couple black braids in the front, but it's the same here, so nothing changed. But I just wanted to come back on here and show you guys the finishing touch of the braid, and this is it. So I hope this was helpful once again to someone. When I actually update my hair, I will come back and show you guys what else I'm gonna do, but for now, this is it. And I like it. It's different. I mean, it's a step away from all the curly hair that I normally wear, but it's new for me, but also not too far from what I'm used to, because like I said, I normally wear my hair in a side part, so this is it. But just have it all braided down like this, that's the first in a long time. But I like it. I think it's cute, and I can actually wear it for next month or two. We'll see, depending how fuzzy it is and how quick it gets old, right? But thank you guys once again for watching, and yeah, I hope you like it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.